Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. Before we get started, we have to do my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. I see you guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet. So let me help you by helping me out here. I'll give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, few seconds, that's out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming to support court with Judge Vonda B. She had a young man in her courtroom who needs help from his baby mother named Felicia. That's right, I didn't make it up. It wasn't clickbait. Her real name is Felicia. So we're gonna get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say my woman Felicia is a deadbeat mother. She left me about 7 months ago. I'm 21 years old.
Wait a minute, is her real name Felicia or you just calling her a
No,
Felicia?
her real name's Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know. It was a one-night stand, and then, you know, all that thing, it's just in the past. But the problem is I work 2 jobs. I bust my butt every single day for my child and all that. And the problem is I pay about $180 in insurance. But the mother doesn't do anything. She doesn't pay.
Oh, wow.
I'm looking right now. It's irresponsible. She's sitting, not even there.
Yeah, I'm looking at an empty
So my
chair.
problem is
Extra emphasis. That empty chair says a lot. Ooh, I feel sorry for this young man already. Let's get back to the video.
how am I supposed to be able to take care of this child by myself? And I'm stuck, not be able to afford everything when it comes to groceries, when it comes to clothing, when it comes to everything, all the other expenses. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. How long has your child, it's a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay, how long has he been living with you?
7 months.
All
7 months.
So she took off 7 months ago?
Yeah, and never hit me back up again.
Wow.
So you were the fling?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, you said it was a one-night stand, so
Well, I'm not gonna
she
lie,
got up
man.
and left
Bruh.
you after, the morning after?
Be honest, man,
Oh.
I might have took it a little bit more than what it intended.
I gotta pause there. Why did Judge? She get her tea. Judge Vonda, if you see my videos, you know you wrong on this here. You go ahead and start, you sure you weren't the one-night stand? She had to get the tea out. But here's the thing. You 21 years old and you knew what was wrong here from the jump street, bruh. Let's get back to the video.
Tended to be.
After one night?
I love that woman a lot, but I guess, you know, sadly she doesn't.
Whoa, you
Well, you
loved.
know, I believe in love at first sight too, so I get it. Totally understand. Okay.
Judge, why you say it like that?
Take
Why you
your
say it like
time.
that, Judge?
You know, man, I'm 21, you know, and I had dreams and I had opportunities, and, you know, myself, you know, got carried away with women. And, you know, all I'm asking is, you know, for this woman to come into my child's life and be able to take care of what a mother should do, right? And my issue is that I'm stuck doing all these things while this woman, God forbid, I don't know where, is not even trying. And it sucks because I've reached out to her, I've contacted her.
What does she do? Like, does she
I
work?
don't know.
Okay.
Last time I checked, she wasn't working. She was just going to the club all the time.
Was she in school or anything?
Last time I checked, yeah, she was in school and all that. But, I mean, that's no excuse, man.
I agree that it's definitely not an excuse, and that was definitely.
So before we get a little bit into it here, let's just do a recap. He's 21 years old. He has a son, and the mother left the son with him 7 months ago. He cannot find her, so he needs help with the support here. The irony that we're seeing is that if this was a woman in the court case here, we would not hear her saying that I'm working 2 jobs and I don't have enough money for food and housing, all these other things to take care of a child here, because we're seeing a difference when we have a single father and a single mother. Disregard the age here, because if this was a single mother, we would hear about her getting aid, we would hear about her getting support, and we would hear about other of the government needs here that comes about here. He is not even speaking of this here. He's asking for help because he's working and doing everything possible to support his child. He's not looking for a government handout here. The only thing he's looking for is the fact that he's 21 and he can't do it alone. And that's the point we want to drive here. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, whether you're a grown adult or a grown woman, or you're a kid like him here being 21 years old, you lie down with the wrong person. These are the results you're gonna get here. In this scenario, we have a situation where a woman left her child after 7 months. So there should have been a red flag from Jump Street, unless, like you said, it was a one-night stand, out the club, you met her, and you were drinking. This is how it went down. But he admitted that he loved her. So we have a young man whose emotions are not in check. He does not have DC. And what is DC? We're not talking about we're not talking about the comic books like Marvel, Superman, and Batman. I'm talking about dick control. Something that he does not have. At 21 years old, not many guys have it here. So let's get back to the video. Let's see what else the judge is gonna say here with him.
Definitely a Felicia move not to show up to court today. So you are asking for some type of child support?
Yes, I'm asking just a little bit to help this child and all that, because I feel like, it takes two to tango.
It
so
does.
I feel like
It definitely
there should
does.
be definitely two people helping a child, not just one person and all that. All
I
I'm
get
asking
that.
is to be able to take care of this child and help me when it comes to expenses, when it comes so this child can have a better life and better opportunity than what I've done.
But you don't have any income information on her, like,
No, ma'am.
okay.
Last time I checked, there was none.
Okay. All right, so look, this is what we can do. She did not show up for court today, and according to the court documents that you filed, she was served to be here. So we can go ahead and move forward with what it is that you're asking for. Unfortunately though, because I don't have any financial information on her, I have to set her child support at minimum wage, okay?
Let me pause here because I want to break a point down here. We have a lot of people who are ignorant in our comment section here, and a lot of people who just may not have any experience. Ignorant is the essence of not knowing. So I don't want people to be as derogatory when you hear that word or someone use that to you. But here's what happens here when you're in a court case. Just want people to point out, you may know this, you may not. You don't show up. It's your responsibility too, because the other party is. And we're seeing right here that the judge is going to render a judgment. You have no control now because you did a no call, no show. You didn't petition the court for another day. You received the warrant or whatever the case may be for this particular situation, the information to show up in court, the summons, and you're not here. You cannot defend yourself. So the judges can only take the other party. Do not be ignorant. Do not let this stop saying, oh, I'll just let it slide. It is what it is. No. And here's why I'm saying this. A lot of men do not show up to the court cases here. This is a men's channel. I want you guys to protect yourselves. If you leave yourself like this here, you are unprotected. Let's get back to the video.
So with that being said, the minimum wage amount, her gross is $1,092.78, which brings her net, well, she has one other child, right? Or no, this is her only child, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know if she's going around and shit, but
Whoa.
Okay.
Did he curse?
Yeah. So,
He cursed in the courtroom,
I'm sorry,
Judge?
I misspoke. Her gross is $1,200 based on minimum wage. Her net is $1,092.78 for one child. That brings her child support amount to $219 even. And you said you pay $108, correct, in health insurance?
in insurance every month.
Okay, so you will, she will have to reimburse that to you. And you said she's been gone about 7 months?
7 months.
All right, so I'm also going to order that mom reimburse you for the back pay. So her child support obligation is $219 per month, plus the $108. Then we're going to have her pay back child support for 7 months. That'll bring it to $1,533. I'm gonna have her make that payable at $50 per month, okay? So $219
$50 a month.
plus 50 plus the 108 for health insurance. That brings her monthly obligation to $377. That's how much she'll be obligated to pay you. Now, without any income information, without knowing who her employer is, we don't have the information to send to her employer in order to deduct those payments. However, when she does find suitable employment and we're able to send the order to an employer, then we'll be able to deduct those payments. And in the meantime, she'll just be in arrears. The money will be.
Let me pause. You see that breakdown of that summary? This is what happens when you mess with the wrong person and they don't have any income to help out here. Everything that judge did here was based on the minimum wage that we have here today in America. So let's just point this for the ladies here. When you mess with a Pookie and Ray Ray, you choose to lay down with him and you do not use protection and you become pregnant and you make the choice to carry this child to full term and that you become now a single mother. Look at the man you chose here who's going to be able to help and support you. Are you going to be going on government assistance as well as possibly trying to get child support from a man who doesn't work or has a dead-end job where you're getting these numbers where it breaks down to minimum wage? $50 here or whatever like that, or $200 a month. That is not enough to help take care of a child, especially now in 2022 when inflation is close to 8%, or I believe it's over 8% as I'm recording this today right now. So this is what happens. Even though he's getting a rendered judgment, is this enough to take care of a child, or let alone to help him take care of a child? Let's get back to the video.
And back pay.
So how am I supposed to take care of this child?
Well, you'll keep doing it as you've been doing, which I definitely commend you. However, until she is working, money probably won't come to you just yet.
Hear how that works?
At some point it will, once she starts working and we're able to send that order to an employer.
So how long am I supposed to wait? I mean, the woman's been out of my life for 7 months, me in this child's life.
Right.
Seriously,
She
bro?
hasn't paid at all. How long do I have to keep waiting?
You're going to have to
That is
keep
a
waiting.
great question, sir, but unfortunately I do not have the answer to that question.
No one knows.
Get her ass in here?
Oh!
I would like to get her in here. And please don't use profanity.
I'm
I
sorry,
believe
man.
you used it the first time and I didn't really
You did, Judge.
catch it. You
bad,
were a
man.
little emotional, so I was giving you some leeway. But, don't use profanity in here. But yeah, I mean, there's an order there. She has to pay $377. Look at it like this. When she starts working, you can come back and ask me to increase her child support. And that'll be something that I would definitely entertain because right now it's set at minimum wage. So keep doing what you're doing. I applaud you. However, this is where we're at today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions? Is there anything further?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
Thank you.
I'll stop the video here. The judge does a synopsis at the end here. I'll make sure I'll put the link in the description below. But let's level set at the end here. You see how indignant and how upset and how frustrated he is? Understandable. You are a single parent, a single father. The mother's not in the picture. And you're basically saying, courts, judge, help me out. Get her in here. But here's the thing. And I want everybody to understand and hear this. The summons was already sent out. No one should want to disobey a court order and not show up to court. The fact that she didn't should let you know another layer of what type of woman that you dealt with here. You can't do nothing but sit there and wait. Plain and simple. For any of the ladies who's going through the same situation here, where you mess with a Pookie and Ray Ray, you're going back in court, you need to raise child support because you do not have enough here, and you're saying, judge, I need help, help me, I need money. You know what? You can only get what is actually coming out of that other person. So if the other person is no good, if the other person is not on their grind, if the other person is not a responsible human being, what do you expect to receive? And I state this now because this is a court case for the men. Guys, he's 21 years old. It's not over for him. You heard him say that I had hopes and I have dreams. You know what it is right now? Dreams deferred. But it's not completely over. He's only 21. He needs to re-begin his Esquire stage. Just take these next 9 to 10 years. Focus on your son. Get your life together. Focus on your career and stack your money up and getting your family life together. And then when you get to your 30s, when your son may be close to 10 years old, a little bit older in school, then you can focus on you. Because here's what I want to state here that women is not going to like. A single father's sexual marketplace is totally different and not the same compared to a single mother. Yes, he has one child. Yes, the mother abandoned this child, but I guarantee you, he takes care of himself. He elevates himself and do what he's supposed to do to be a responsible father and a human being in society here. he will have women at his disposal. And here's another item. If he is taking care of his child, he will find more women in about 10 years than he would find being single. That is a fact. If you want to have another video on this in the comment section, I want my man to talk about this here. And for the ladies, I want you guys to hear how the men are going to comment about this. Let me add another thing too. I just want to keep repeating this. This is for both men and women. You lay down with the wrong person. You not responsible. You don't use protection. And then the woman is pregnant. We cannot complain about the situation after the fact here, especially for our fellas, because once you go ahead and skeet, you have no more rights. Her rights, her body, her choice. We are left in the cold. We cannot do anything. And for you ladies, you choose a Pookie and Ray Ray Tyrone who does not have a job and cannot take care of his child. You cannot complain. You chose to have this baby. You knew you were pregnant and you knew your options and what you did, and you still chose to become a single mother. So let this court case be a simple reminder. You choose the wrong person, your life's gonna be a living hell. Comment, like, subscribe, click on that bell notification below. I want to hear what you guys think about this court case here, and I want you guys to let me know about my commentary and if I'm off base here. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all, YouTube world.